Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Carol's Daughter Hair Milk Refresher Spray. And I picked this up at Target. It was $9.90 plus tax. And let me say right off the bat that this is going to be a time-lapse photography type video in the sense that my hair is not dry right now, and I want to show you what this product looks like when I first put it in and then show you what my hair looks like after it's dry. So I'm going to add a clip at the end of the video so that you can see what my hair looks like when it's completely dry, as opposed to right now it is damp, I would say. So first of all, would you even be interested in this? Who is this product for? This product is for people with curly or wavy hair. And you might think to yourself, well, geez, your hair isn't curly or wavy. Yeah, it is. Most of the time when you see my videos, my hair is wet because, well, because I film my videos in the morning, and a lot of times I've just gotten out of the shower. I wash my hair every other day, so you see my hair a lot of times when it's still wet, because if I waited until it was completely dry, it would be afternoon and then the lighting wouldn't be right to film. So a lot of times I film my hair and it's still wet, but it doesn't necessarily look wet because my hair is there's a lot of it. It's pretty thick, so it takes a long time to dry. I don't use heat styling tools on my hair. I don't use a blow dryer. I don't use a flat iron. I don't use curlers, hot rollers, none of that stuff. I used to. And my hair was so damaged. All you have to do is go back and look at some of my old videos and you'll see what I mean. And to make matters worse, my hair used to be a lot lighter in color. I used to dye it like a light blonde, and now I'm doing a dark blonde, and not only is it less damaging, but I think it's more flattering too. It looks more like my natural hair color. Well, my natural hair color right now, if I didn't dye it, would be white or gray or silver or a combination of those three. But it would also have a little bit of my natural hair color mixed in, which is why I continue to color my hair, because it would be like 4 different colors if I didn't. But anyways, so my hair's natural texture is very frizzy and wavy and crazy. So I stopped using heat styling tools on it probably a couple years ago, I would say. I'm not positive on the time frame on that, but that has helped. And then going to a darker shade for coloring, it has helped. But I also still need to do something to keep it under control. Now, I had been using oils, argan oils, and all different kinds of oils, really. And that does help, and it also helps condition my hair. But the problem with that is it's so hard to get just the right amount of oil in your hair. If you put a little too much, it gets greasy. If you don't put enough, it still gets frizzy. So I've been trying to find something else to use that would be more user-friendly, that I wouldn't have to be so careful about how much I used. And this might be the solution for me, because what this is it's got agave, sweet almond, and wheat protein in it. It moisturizes, it makes my hair soft, and it helps with the frizz, or it prevents frizz before it has a chance to even form. And if, just in case you don't know, when you're reading ingredients on a product, they list the ingredients in the order that they occur in the product. In other words, the first few ingredients listed is what is mostly in the product. So I'm not going to read all the ingredients, but the first few are water, agave extract, amodimethicone, ascorbyl palmitate, butylene glycol, calendula officinalis flower extract. Okay, therein lies the problem. I am allergic to flowers, and this product works well for me. However, it makes me feel a little sick. But it works so good and so easy to use compared to other things that I use it sometimes anyway, even though I do get a slight allergic reaction to it. Plus, I feel like I've been fighting some sort of virus anyway. I've been getting like viral type symptoms the last few days where I kind of feel like I'm getting a sore throat or a swollen gland on one side of my neck, but then it'll go away and then it'll come back, and so I don't know. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. What I've been doing with this is when my hair is damp, after I wash it and my hair is damp, I spray some of this in it. Now, they recommend that you wait until your hair is dry. That doesn't work for me because if I do that as my hair is drying, it gets frizzier. You might even be able to tell that just since I started filming this video, frizz is occurring, and I've already used this in my hair. So what I've been doing is I spray some when my hair is damp, and then I go back later on after it's dry and I spray just a little more. And you never get that like product buildup thing that you get with a lot of other treatment products, and it does make my hair softer, and it does definitely help frizz forming. And then when the frizz does form to a certain extent, I spray more, and then it takes that down and makes it look like somewhat normal hair. Anybody who's ever had a problem with frizz, you know what I'm talking about. So let's see, what else can I tell you about this? Oh, one really great thing on this is there is a small lever right here, and if you push that forward, it won't spray. Now, why is that important? Because if you needed to travel and you need to bring a bottle like this with a pump and a spray, you don't want it leaking all over the place or losing product. So it's nice that that lever is on there. So you just push it back towards you to release it, and then it will spray. The spray nozzle works really well, which is nice because, you know, sometimes you buy products with sprays and it doesn't disperse the product evenly or doesn't give you the right amount. So this is really easy to work with. But I really like this, and it's too bad that I'm allergic to flowers because, like I said, it does make me feel a little sick because it does have floral extracts in it, but it's almost worth it because I haven't found anything else that I like what it does with my hair. Now, as you can see, my hair is starting to frizz up. It's starting to look frizzy. So what I'll do is, as I see the frizz forming, I'll just spray a little bit more in. Sometimes I wait until my hair is completely dry, but sometimes I just do it when it's dried some more like it has now, and it doesn't really seem to make that much difference. So I just, you know, look at the area that's frizzy and then just kind of work it through, and it does smell like flowers. And then the end part, I think I just completely missed my hair because it's not easy to do this on camera. There we go. So I just kind of work it through. Yeah, when I use oils in my hair, it's really tough because if I only put a little bit, it just frizzes back up again almost immediately. But then I add more, and then it just looks like a big grease ball the rest of the day. So I can never seem to get exactly the right amount. But with this stuff, it seems like it never makes it greasy. It never seems like it's too much. And I just kind of work it in. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like when it's completely dry. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since I filmed that other footage. My hair is completely dry, and you probably see that there's a lot of it. So this product, it gives you a lot of body, and I don't necessarily always want that. You know, it just, it really volumizes my hair and makes it seem even thicker than it already is. However, you can tell when you look, especially on the top, that it's very, very smooth. There isn't any frizz, which is the reason why I do like this product. It just eliminates the frizz. Now, you can see like the little ripples, so it does sort of enhance the waves, but my hair isn't all wavy. My hair is sort of straight on the top and wavy underneath. I mean, that's my natural hair texture, and it would be great if it was the same all over, but like I said, I'm all done with heat styling tools. I just basically let it do whatever it wants to do. Now you will see that my hair looks different in every single video that I do because it has a mind of its own, and plus I use different products on it. Like, I don't always use this spray. Sometimes I do use oil. Or if I have second day hair, then I don't normally put anything in it. I just, you know, let it do what it wants to do on that second day. But most of the time when you see me, my hair is still wet. So that's why it has that flat, wet looking appearance in a lot of videos, because it is wet. And I just don't have the patience to wait for it to dry to film, because as you can probably tell by looking at the lighting in this video, because now it's a different part of the day, the lighting is different, and now I start to have different, the colors don't look the same anymore, and as we head into the afternoon, it will look, I don't know, it's just not that flattering. The later we go into the day, it doesn't look as good. So anyways, but yeah, anybody who has curly or wavy hair and has a problem with frizz, I would say give this a shot. If you've tried other things and you're frustrated with using oils because they either weigh your hair down or they make your hair look greasy, this is a nice alternative. And you don't have to use it the way I did. You can wait until your hair is completely dry, then spray it in. And then what I think you're going to get from that is it's going to revitalize the curl and wave in your hair even more than it did the way I did it, because I don't necessarily want a lot of curl and wave in my hair. That's why I used it the way I did. But if you want to accentuate the curls and waves, then wait until your hair is completely dry and spray some in, and then sort of scrunch it with your hands like I was doing earlier. But, you know, really focus on like those areas that have the waves and whatnot. But yeah, this feels really nice in your hair. My hair is super, super soft right now. I mean, it doesn't normally have that texture. My hair is normally very frizzy, and it has just a bad feel to it. And this really does make a big difference. And I know that it's difficult when you have problematic hair to get it to cooperate. And so I just wanted to share this product with you because it has definitely made a difference for me. So I found it at Target, but you know, you can probably find this brand in other places too if you check out their website, but I like it. And there's other products in the line too, so I might, you know, try out some of the other products as well. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.